ruin your day if you dripped paint on them. But we all have to wear shoes when we're painting around the house, when we've got projects to cover for the doors, for the walls, for the windows, for the picture frames and the outdoor furniture at the start of a new season. Well, my name is Brett Chukerman, and today we have an exceptional value to make you all into professional painters. Without rollers, without dripping, that perfect airbrush finish that you get on your makeup, well, you can accomplish that for major, large, and small scale painting projects. And we're doing it today at an exclusive launch, best in value offer, today's special. So, did you decide that you want to change the color of your walls? You want to change the color of your shutters? You want to paint your front door? It was turquoise last year. This year you want it to be red? Do you have outdoor furniture that needs a refresh, a reprime, a redo? Are you looking at your spring into summer outdoor decor items and saying, I'd like to change the color and I'd like to do it simply and easily? Well, for anybody that wants to truly DIY, this is an exceptional one-of-a-kind opportunity to shop for an exclusive launch. The Wagner Power Station is launching right here, right now at HSN. You cannot get it at the depot. You cannot get it at your hardware store. You cannot get it at your paint supply store. You can only get it here at HSN, and that's not just today. That's for an entire year. This is an exclusive, special, exclusive configuration chance for you to take over the DIY projects yourself, to not get a quote from the professional painter, to not have the weird thick drips going down your walls when you want to redecorate, when you've got a new baby coming and you've decided the room needs to go from white to blue and then oops to pink. When you realize that you want to change from one color to the next, you can do this. You can change the entire look and feel of your home by painting. And this is a one-of-a-kind system that is simple, 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 and easy to use. So easy to use, even I'll do it during our presentation. Now, what we're offering to you today is an exclusive package that is less expensive than it will ever be at retail when it hits retail in a year. Right here is a $120 value on its own. This is your eye spray nozzle and your top-of-the-line sprayer turbine system that can sit on the floor, that's got 11 feet of hose that plugs in and allows you to get even perfect painting every single time. And you can use any type of paint you want, oil, latex, stains, you name it, you can use it. This alone is worth $120. We're gonna put 20 bucks back in your pocket. Almost said buckets, like buckets of paint. And we're going to offer you an additional $40 detailed nozzle. So you could write your name, you could do creative artwork, you can fill in the little details on the molding, on the baseboards, or inside your stencil work. This is a $40 additional spray detail nozzle that's included with your purchase today. And on top of that, we're gonna throw in a $20 rebate for you to buy some paint. You can buy tons of different paints to get started. We're gonna put another 20 bucks back into your pocket when you buy your Wagner Power Station with us today. All of this exclusive to HSN, only available here at our network and exclusively available for you to shop for on flexible payments for less than $1 a day. Now, Luca Puto is joining. Hello, and Brett. We're so glad to see you here today. Good to be here. And I'm guessing that most of the professional paint companies want a little bit more than $25 to come in and do some of the paint work for you. A little bit. You think about handling it yourself and it's drippy and it's messy, it's complicated, you get a third of the way through and go, forget it, I'll hire the pro. Right. Now you are the pro. Yeah, you are the pro, and immediately you're the pro. It's that simple to use this. I mean, if you're sitting there and saying to yourself, well, why do I want to get a sprayer? I've already got a roller, I've already got a brush. Well, guys, guess what? You're going to work less hard with this. Yep. You're gonna get your jobs done faster with this, and the coverage is gonna be absolutely gorgeous. You are gonna look like you're a pro. Let's go over a couple things here, okay? You do get that 11-foot hose on this, and if you set this in the center of the room, you've got a 22-foot reach that you can walk back and forth. Without having to pick it up. I mean, without having to pick it up, okay? The large nozzle that you've got right here, the eye spray we call it, this guy has 2 different adjustments built into it right here on the top. I can go from a narrow to a wide stream on here just by sliding this back and forth. The ring on the back here adjusts the volume of paint coming through this. So more paint, less paint, whatever that you want to do on your surface. And it doesn't have to be paint. It could be stains, it could be chalk paint, milk paint, and anything like that. Latex, oil, doesn't matter. Now, this is the little detail guide. Brett was talking to you about this. This holds 25 ounces. The big guy holds 45 ounces. Watch this though.
this is what we call our lock and go handle, okay? You can move this easily from one to the other just like that.
Cool.
You never have to clean that part.
No tools.
Problem. To clean it, 5 minutes, it breaks down to 5 pieces.
So let's show everybody what this looks like. Because at the end of the day, I think we all think there's a certain science to how you use the brush. There's a certain science to how hard you press the roller. The bottom line is what Lou is holding in his hand is a 19th century technique.
That's right.
And today we are giving you 21st century technology. No drips, no misses, no streaks, no problems, no sanding, no priming, just one and done with a great power spray.
And see, here's the problem. Already I've got the brush marks on here.
Yep.
In order for me to get up inside of this, I've got a stipple. So I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing, you know, on every single one of these, okay? Now,
how much of it drips on the floor and on your feet?
I know, my shoes, yeah, exactly. Now, if I pick up our eye spray right here, the power station, I'm gonna turn it on. You saw me start to do this at the beginning of the presentation. I want you to watch the coverage on this and how quickly I can go here, okay? And it's not really necessarily about being fast, it's about getting that nice, even coverage. It's almost a Zen-like experience, to be honest with you, once you get going with this. Look at that. And it's actually getting up inside of the louvers. I don't have to come back and do this all over again. You know, one coat, Brett, and you're good to go.
So you'll use less paint.
Yep.
It'll go on more evenly and completely. No weird splotches that you stare at for months at a time. And now, go ahead, repaint your bedroom. Go ahead, do an accent wall in the living room. Redefine an entire space in your home with whatever color you're digging, whether it's the Pantone of the year, whether it's a color change because there's new kids and grandkids coming over. I mean, look what you've done. You've totally transformed that.
And here's the other thing. Because we're putting air into the paint as we're spraying it, it's gonna dry faster too. So let's say you're painting a room, you do that first wall, go all the way around. By the time you're done with the fourth wall, the first wall's already dry.
I mean, the time saving is insane.
Oh, it's huge.
I mean, if you're talking about painting furniture, if you're talking about painting floors or doors or walls, I mean, you're one and done. You know, we're moving into the season where we're all looking at last season's outdoor furniture and going, ooh, maybe it's time to buy some new. How about just repaint it?
Yeah.
Spray it.
Exactly.
Redefine it.
A lot of people put it off for a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you get the furniture, you don't want to sit on it because it looks so bad.
Hey, listen, I bought some black benches 2 years ago.
Yes.
They're not so black anymore. I thought about buying new ones. Why buy new ones?
Why spend the money?
Just, well, because at first I thought, well, it would be so hard. Black paint.
Yeah.
With a paintbrush on a bench with lattice work. I thought, I'll never get this done. I'm buying this today because I was going to spend $300 for new benches.
Oh, no, that's the way you want to do it. And in fact, look at this now. How would you do wicker? Okay, because this is a nightmare with a paintbrush or roller.
Once. Oh my goodness, it's the hardest thing in the world.
A lot of people try and then throw it away.
You do half a chair, you throw it away and say, I'll never try that again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, watch how I can do it, how quickly I can do it with my power station. I mean, it gets right inside of that wicker. I absolutely love this. This is such a time saver. And I gotta tell you something. I've been doing a couple projects for my wife lately because she's a big crafter. Been doing a little upcycling of some furniture. And it's amazing how far the paint goes now, Brett.
Well, and there's not a lot of overspray. You're not really wasting anything.
No.
And the whole idea of upcycling, I'm always terrified when I think about how much stuff is ending up in landfills, how much stuff is ending up in the trash that's completely usable and good. It just needs a fresh coat of paint, my friends. And listen, I'm gonna break my golden rule, Lou.
Yes?
I said, I swear I will never paint wicker furniture again.
But?
I said it. I said I will never do it again after what I went through like 5-6 years ago trying to make white into green.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have you do something.
I'll do it. Wicker.
Watch this. I'm gonna turn it on for you. Okay. About 6 inches away is what you want to do. Yeah. And now you're, up and down.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's goof proof. I'm not worried about going too fast or going too slow.
No, it's perfect.
I'm not worrying about my clothes, my hands, my feet.
You're doing a great job.
You know, it's rewarding. I mean, it really is, just to know that it's all atomizing and filling in every crack and crevice.
Every nook and cranny.
You're not gonna say, okay, I'll tackle one share a weekend.
Nice job, Brett.
You're gonna say, I'll tackle everything by the end.
There you go.
Yeah,
get that one little inside part. I was going to point that out to you.
Well,
nice job.
I didn't want to give you the satisfaction. Look at that.
All right.
Okay, so seriously,
Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm not kidding when I say that I tried painting one chair after 4 hours of halfway through trying to stick it through. I threw the chair away and said, I gotta throw the whole set away and rebuy it. And it would have been one a weekend for a month.
Of just that.
Done.
So easy. Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is your arm tired?
No.
Is that heavy?
I mean, I'm a little tempted to spray you, but other than that,
I can tell.
You can't. I'm that guy. I'm a little brother. I can't help it. I got to put it down.
Mom is going to get angry with you.
Yeah, she is. I'm telling you, you're going to get the kids doing this with you. You're going to get your spouse out there going, what else can we paint? What else do we want to do? What other color?
Welcome to my world.
And remember, 1 year exclusive only at HSN. This is a power sprayer station system.
Right.
You're getting a free $40 detail nozzle included with your purchase so you could create trim and detail and stencil work. You're getting $20 worth of paint. Free and included on us. You get a voucher to go spend $20 on your first cans of paint, whether it's latex or oil, whether it's acrylic, whether you're staining. I mean, look at this. Gray is the color of the decade in home decor. Now, it may not be 5 years from now. You can be on trend now, and 5 years from now when they say it's purple, take out your Wagner and repaint it all again. Look at how easy that is, and look at how perfect that coverage is. I don't know a professional painter who could do it that well. I mean, this is like showroom, ready to sell, brand new, perfect. Maybe you're gonna sell your home this year and everything on the exterior looks a little bit peaked. Maybe you've decided you want to sell that set of wicker furniture anyway. Well, paint it first and get double the price for it. I mean, you can transform bedrooms for, listen, if you've got a son who's about to be a dad, if you've got a daughter who's about to be a mom, and they need to change a room into a nursery, is this not the coolest way for them to transform that room and then some? Because what's nice is they can make the room pink tomorrow, and in 5 years when that little girl says, I want yellow, you can take out your Wagner and do it again with this light as air, perfect as pie, every single time spraying system. I mean, sky's the limit. Once you get this, painting is not a chore, Lou. Painting is a pleasure.
It actually is. You're going to look for things to paint.
Yeah.
100%. Now, look at the job that we did on the spindles on this. So it could be a staircase indoors. It could be a staircase outdoors.
That's literally perfect coverage,
Yeah,
though.
look at that. And one coat, too. And that's the thing. It is beautiful all the way through and through. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do the deck as well.
Okay.
The deck is gonna go crazy fast. So I'm gonna show you what we call our lock and go system here. I mentioned it earlier. All I've gotta do is press down on this little tab right here, okay?
Wait, you don't need a screwdriver?
I do not.
An Allen wrench?
Rotate, nothing.
Okay.
Rotate the handle, pull that off. Now I'm gonna bend down, I'm gonna pick up our large eye spray nozzle right here. And you just put that in place.
So the spindles, you were just using the detail nozzle, right?
Right, I was using the detail nozzle on that.
That's a $40 bonus, guys. You only get that if you buy here and you buy today.
Yeah, and you're gonna, it pays for itself the very first time you do it. So now, I'm gonna turn this back on. Let's watch the deck, okay, because this is gonna go quickly. No joke, it puts out a lot of paint fast. Or it could be stain, it's up to you, whatever you wanna do on your deck.
Oh, to re-stain your deck. Talk about a transformation. If you got those really light wood floors that were in trend before and now you want something darker, you wanna go kind of whitewash, you can change it up. You could change it up by the year, by the season if you want. Lou.
Boom.
Done?
Done.
Well, and that's a floor surface and it'll be dry in no time.
Yeah, because we've mixed the air in with it. That's the magic.
Lou, that is amazing.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Sorry, that is I was already excited to buy because we got these black benches and I don't know what to do with them. Now I'm thinking like sky's the limit of where else I can go and what else I can do. Listen, we got more demonstrations for you to see, but I want you to think about this. Whether it is the arts and crafts projects, whether it is the walls, the window casings, the doors, the moldings, you can buy whatever color you want, have fun, create accents, do stencil work. This is what the professionals are using. Wagner is an industry leading brand, and you cannot, will not get the system you're seeing on your screen at the depot, at the lawn and garden store, at the paint supply store. You can only get it here at HSN, and you do not need special paints.
Nope.
You can buy any type of paint from anywhere you're used to getting it, but you own this one-of-a-kind system, which, by the way, is not a $160 value. It's a $180 value when you buy today because of a $20 gift to you to buy paints. That's not even included in that special deal. So right here is $120 worth of paint magic. right here is $120 worth of, I'm not gonna call a professional, I am gonna change the color of the kid's bedroom, I am gonna reinvent my outdoor patio furniture for a new year, a new season, in a new color. Right here is a $120 exclusive system that once you buy, you own and you can use year after year, season after season. Right here is worth $120. You're getting a $40 bonus nozzle. That's only because you buy at HSN, and that's only because you buy today, and a $20 bonus for paint. So that $160 value doesn't include the 20 bucks we're putting back into your pocket.
Right.
So what is the project for you? Have your kids aged? Have you decided it's time for a new look and style?
Yeah,
it's so easy to do and so like malleable to however you want it to go.
Oh, it's totally customizable to however you want it to be, however you want to spray. Now, if you've never spray painted before, we give you this chart right here that tells you how far away from the paper or from the wall you need to be or wherever you're painting. It tells you when to squeeze the trigger, when to pull out of the trigger. You get to practice on this and practice different patterns. So for instance, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go vertical across here, or horizontal rather, and watch this. As I go across, look at that nice even coat all the way off. I ease off and I'm done by the end. Now, I'm gonna switch this around so that I can go vertical, and all I've gotta do is just rotate that so the fins are up and down, just like that. They click into place. So now I can go back here. It says aim here. All right, I'm aiming. Watch this. Straight down and boom. Just like that. Look at that coverage that I got. Now, we've got a smaller one on the bottom. I wanna show you what the detail can do, okay? So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna pull off the large paint cup. We're gonna put on the smaller nozzle, the detail nozzle right here, and let that click into place. Boom. Okay. So you see we've got our little chart right here. Now the nice thing about this guy is if I turn this nozzle to about a 45-degree angle, watch how fine. And by the way, this trigger, you can feather the trigger. So the more I pull, the more paint comes out. The less pressure, the less paint. So I can start out really easy. Look at that, Brett. How's that for accuracy?
Very nice.
Boom. Absolutely perfect. You could do this the very first time you use it. You want to write your name?
I was going to say, let me do something fun.
Autograph the wall here.
Let's get a look. Whoa, there we go.
Now,
hey, but notice.
The paint won't come out of it. It falls off.
Live TV.
So watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick it in here. I'm going to twist it. It's locked back into place. Go ahead. Now you can do it.
There we go.
Yeah, don't put your finger on top of the locking mechanism.
See, there you go.
There you go. Get a little closer. There you go. Be proud of that. Nice.
There we go.
Yep. 2 T's, Brett.
Really? Thanks for letting me know. I mean, come on, let's get a little
Look at that.
Have a little bit of fun around here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the kind of artistic work you and the kids could be doing on the weekend.
That's awesome.
Look at how fun this is.
That's
and
great.
Notice it all dropped and nothing fell anywhere. Thank goodness.
You won't spill any paint.
Okay, so Lou, we gotta rush and hurry along. There's only a few moments left in the presentation. Remember, guys, this is exclusive. It cannot get it anywhere else. The value is absolutely amazing. And for $25, doesn't this look like a fun weekend project around the house?
It's so easy.
I mean, we're gonna put painters out of business. You can do it yourself.
No, you totally can. And we give you the shoulder strap for this. You notice I'm gonna paint a fence right here. Now, a couple things about fences. They're very, very thirsty. They take a really long time to paint if you don't have this, okay? So with the shoulder strap, if I'm doing something like a fence where I'm gonna be walking along, I can just wear this, turn it on just like that. Watch how quickly we can do this. Now, this is stain. This is not paint, Brett. This is all stain that's coming out of here right now. And you can see how I can go all the way to the bottom and then come all the way back up to the top. And it's complete coverage. I mean, it's really fast, it's easy.
And you really can't make a mistake. I mean, go over it again. It doesn't look like you overpainted.
That's the nice thing. You can go back and you can feather it in. Like if I want to come here and I say, oh, it's a little thin right there, I can just give it a couple little schwitzes like that, and you're good to go.
So today,
look at that.
This is an exclusive launch. You cannot go to your paint supply store. You cannot go to your hardware store. Look, you can find Wagner products. You can't find this brand new exclusive power station. It's yours to shop for today. The biggest and best value you'll find anywhere in the country. It's on flexible payments for less than $1 a day, and sky's the limit. Whether it is outdoor decor items, whether it is outdoor furniture, whether it's banisters and railings. I mean, Lou's gonna do a star to decorate the outside of the home for the 4th of July.
We're doing a little crafting project right here. So we're gonna take this little wooden star and we're gonna actually decorate with this. And I want you to see how quickly I can paint this. And this is the kind of thing, if you're a crafter, it's important that you can get a nice, even, flat paint job on here very, very quickly. And again, if I see a spot that I missed, I'm just gonna go back over it real quick. But see that? It's putting a nice layer of paint on this bare wood. And you know, bare wood sucks up paint. It's gonna eat it. But you can see how we're going all along here. Very little overspray coming off of this. Look at that, all that paint's winding up right on top of the star. And I'm gonna say that that guy is done. So Brett.
Less than a minute.
Yeah.
Less than a minute with dimension
Watch
and
this.
detail, and it's done.
Yeah, and it's done that quickly. So I'm just gonna spin it around. Come on, come on. Boom.
Done.
Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous.
Happy Independence Day.
We did that just now.
Done.
Yeah, so easy to do.
So whether it is the window, whether it is the sill, whether it's stencil work that you want to create really detailed finishes on your planters, on your pots, this is the time that all of a sudden painting is not a chore, painting is a pleasure. You get to control how fine, you get to control how deep, and you can use any paint. You do not need to come by specialized, expensive Wagner paint to do this. You can use whatever you have already got in your garage. You can use whatever you can find at your local paint store, stains, oil-based paints, latex paints. You know, there really is nothing that you can't miss and do with this.
There we go.
And remember, it's not worth $160, it's worth $180, because the only thing you gotta buy is paint, and we're giving you a $20 rebate towards the first sets of paints that you're going to buy without any real restrictions on what kinds of paints that you can use. So all the guesswork is gone.
Look at that.
And look at the finished product.
Yeah,
I mean,
it took longer for me to get the tape off than
Yeah.
it did to actually
that was the
get
challenge.
that. Isn't that amazing?
And
look how gorgeous that looks.
And nothing's dripping.
No.
I mean, it's basically already dried and done.
Already good to go. Okay, with the couple minutes we have left, let's do this. You want to do a chair?
Yeah.
Let's do a chair.
I wanna.
Okay? So I'm going to take this off of here.
Well, you know, the thing for me that's crazy about this, Lou, where my mind is going a little crazy right now, is my kids are now 5 and 3, so we're graduating out of babiness.
Sure.
And a lot of the stuff looks like baby stuff because of the colors.
They want mature colors now.
So now I can take out my power sprayer and I can just change it up. I can change the look, I can change the color, and I'm not dripping or causing any problems. It's one and done. Hey, this is the detail nozzle that I'm using right now. That you do not get in a year when you buy this at retail.
And I just, you know, I'm not gonna be able to do the whole thing, I think, but I just want you, or maybe I will, but you could just see how easy it is for me to get that paint on there, do the top of this. I mean, it does an amazing job, Brett.
So he didn't hand it to me because he thought I was gonna spray him because it's getting to be the end of the presentation.
There's no maybe.
Well, so listen, guys, isn't this cool? I mean, aren't you actually excited to start painting? Take stock of what's in your home, what's in your life that you'd like to stain, that you'd like to reinvent, recreate, upcycle before you waste and toss. I mean, create your own line of furniture. So today, I mean, look at that. Just imagine for what it's gonna do to the value of your home just to do your patio and your deck alone. Imagine what it's gonna do to your granddaughter's bedroom when you can change it from baby pink to a sophisticated, cool yellow. I mean, it really is the chance to transform. Maybe you're just buying a house and you're factoring in the cost to repaint that terrible color that you don't like. Do it yourself. We bought a house once that was all salmon and forest green on the inside. We painted the whole house. When we sold it, we went to leave. We realized we forgot one closet. We opened it to move out. I went, there's that salmon again. So shop for it while it is available. Remember, $40 nozzle, not available anywhere else, included. $20 rebate on your painting. All of this is available for $25 on any major debit or credit card. We ship instantly and immediately. We have a 30-day return policy. Whatever you've painted, we won't charge for you if you decide you don't love it. All right, my friend, can you do some more painting in the next hour?
I will while you're gone.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe I painted wicker again.
Yeah,
like
you're gonna do it again, too.
Therapy. Okay, so while you're shopping, relaxing, and enjoying your time here at HSN, we want to thank you for taking your time to shop with us. Would you like to win? Now, with so many different places to shop, we want you to know your loyalty doesn't go unnoticed. So as part of our Customer Appreciation Month celebration, we are giving one lucky winner $25,000. It's really easy. All you got to do is search sweepstakes at hsn.com to enter. You can enter every single day between now and the end of the month. Every day you get a chance to be entered and get into the mix again. You don't have to buy anything to enter, and at the end of the month, one lucky winner is going to take home $25,000.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Because you're watching, I get to come to work and do what I love. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much for shopping with us here at HSN. You know, what I love is that we get the opportunity to introduce you to products that make the laborious chores in life actually fun, actually enjoyable, actually look forward to taking care of your home, you know, your most prized possession, the thing you are the most proud of, the place you spend the most amount of time. So we took care of painting. Now what about cleaning? Right? Maybe you want to paint the front of your house, but it is dirty, it is muddy, it is mucky, your siding, your fences, they're covered in mold and mildew and moss. Well, you need a great pressure washer to get through it first. Now you could go to your local hardware store and rent one. You'll spend about $30, $40. You'll get it first thing in the morning. You'll try to get everything done all day, back-breaking labor, a huge headache. At the end of the day, you're exhausted and you gotta schlep this big, heavy, gas, smelly thing back to the hardware store when all you wanna do is fall down and have a stiff drink. Well, instead of doing that madness, buy a top-of-the-line pressure washer that doesn't require gas, that doesn't have to be schlepped to the store and back, and do the jobs as you see fit. Do it to wash the car one day, do the pavers the next day, do the front of the house one afternoon and the back an entirely next weekend. You don't have to get everything done in one day and go through back-breaking labor to get it done because you're on the clock with a loud, smelly, gas-powered model that's gotta be heaved off and on your car. When you buy a pressure washer, you don't go through those headaches and hassles again. And I believe once you own one, it'll be like a dishwasher, washing machine. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. This is our ravely reviewed Earthwise 1600 PSI model. It's electric run, so you don't worry about gas or ripcords or any problems. And it gives you the power that you need with all sorts of extra added tips included. It's normally $160, but as part of our event going on right now, you're getting it for $143.95. You're saving about $25 off the retail value. We've also cut the cost of the shipping and handling for you as well. And you'll never pay gas, and you'll never worry about turning over your driver's license at 7 a.m. and hoping they've got one for you. Now, Peter Kilcullen's joining us, and he's gonna show you what the power of a pressure washer can be and what this model is capable of. But Peter, you know why I love this guy? He reminds me of me. He's tiny but mighty.
I like it.
Little footprint, easy to move around, and still gets the hardest of hard jobs
Absolutely.
done.
I mean, for 1600 PSI, even then used to be a big giant machine. And you
it's
have to be
really
right
nice and compact.
It's compact, it's easy to use. I think that when you get your pressure washer home, you're gonna find that this is the easiest job that you can do around the house. Look at the only thing you're holding on to. Super lightweight, you've got your trigger handle, and then you've got your nozzle right there.
And no,
it is so
motor
easy.
running when you're not actually spraying.
Exactly,
No
only when you pull that trigger.
Loud, awful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we hear it, but then it goes off. So let's try this fence right here, because this is gonna show you that you can do jobs with this pressure washer that without it would be virtually impossible. So you wanna paint the fence, right? We just saw the Wagner power sprayer. If you want to paint the fence, just like you saw Lou doing a moment ago, the first thing you're going to do is pressure wash that fence.
Yeah, listen, that's true. That Wagner works great, but you got to get the mud off first. You got to get the dust off first.
That's right.
You got to get the mold and the mildew off the siding, off the fencing, off the... Listen, that wicker furniture that I said I would never paint again.
Yeah,
you've got to get cobwebs and mud and dirt off it before you paint it.
Exactly. If it's loose, old paint, anything like that. So when you're trying to prepare a surface for painting, the pressure washers are a great way to go. So think about if we just did that to the fence. So if you wanted to use a stain or a sealer or a colored paint, you are set to go. So this could be the outside of your house. It certainly could be, you know, that old shed in the backyard. It could be all that patio furniture that needs to be refinished. A pressure washer is the great way to go before those. So I was using our 25-degree tip. We're including our 25-degree. That's what you're going to use for virtually, I would say, 90% of the jobs. But we also have our, and there you can see it. You got your many different jobs you can do right there. And also, we have that low-pressure soap dispensing tip, which is great as well. But what about the turbo nozzle?
So this is why our model is a customer pick, because we don't ask you to buy a turbo nozzle at another price. We don't tell you, oh, to really get the full experience, you got to spend another $29.95. We're giving you a sale of almost $25 to get all the tips, and we also double the warranty. So you get a 2-year warranty when you buy this model from us. Normally it's only 1. So everything about this buy is a better investment. And I just go back to the whole day you rent a pressure washer is not a fun day. It's to get everything done, hurt your back, be sweaty, be sloppy kind of day. When you own one, you do what you want at your pace.
Yeah, you're right. You can go out in the evening, you know, after work, and you can get it done. With the turbo nozzle, maybe you want to get that whole deck finished. Watch what this can do. Maybe you're thinking it's time to replace that deck, but maybe all you need to do is hit it with that turbo nozzle and listen to that sound of power. So now we're able to use that 1600 PSI, but look how quickly I can go. And I can start further away, but when you need a bit more power, get in close and blast away all that dirt and debris. But the difference is going to be immediate. You are gonna love seeing what that deck used to look like years ago.
So
that power is amazing.
As you're seeing this transformation, as somebody who's been through it a few times, let me tell you, if you're thinking about selling your house, pressure washing your driveway, your walkway, your deck, your windows, your siding, pressure washing your house is a must-have.
Right.
You want to talk about paying $150 and getting thousands back on the other end of it when you go to sell your house. It is a necessity. Any real estate agent will tell you that. And now you can get it done at your own convenience, at your own will. If the house is on the market for more than a month or two, you can go pressure wash again. And again, you know, you do it without going to the store at 7 o'clock in the morning, picking up a big, heavy gas-powered thing. You know, Peter, the funny thing is they'll always help you get it in your car. But they don't come home with you and help you get it out of the car.
Exactly.
Or back into the car again.
And look at that. You're looking at those pavers, your whole driveway. You're going to walk out your front door. Those pavers, you know, obviously been out there all winter long. You know they have that black film on them, the dirt, maybe the green slimy stuff on one side of your house. If you have aluminum siding and you have the vinyl siding, brick face, even these beautiful doors and windows, storm doors, screens on your house, the way to clean them is with a pressure washer, because the truth is, you're doing a lot of work. Well, the pressure washer's doing a lot of work. This is an easy job when you have your own pressure washer. Well, I'm 20 feet away from that machine. There's the black slimy stuff. Look at it, there it is. You are gonna have so much success with this. Their PVC fence. Every season, my PVC fence in the backyard turns green in the same section, and the only way to get rid of it quick and easy is the pressure washer.
Well, personally, as a water conservationist myself, who's always concerned about how much water we waste, when you use a pressure washer, pressure gets the job done, not water. You will use less water than you use with a traditional hose to wash your home, to wash your car, to wash your windows. You can reach second stories without ladders. You can blast straight through the screens. You don't have to take them off because of the pressure that a pressure washer puts out. And we've curated this model for you. We didn't make it too strong that you're gonna damage your fencing or damage your paint.
That's a great point.
We've made it the right sweet spot for your home, and it's available today. I mean, look at your FlexPay, guys, gals. This FlexPay is less than what you would spend for that one-day rental. And you gotta pay extra for the nozzle and pay extra to get it, you know, reserved. Now you own it. You're done. I mean, anybody who goes to a laundromat to wash their clothes goes, gosh, do I wish that I owned a washing machine. Well, this is the most affordable way to own a pressure washer, and in no time, save more money than you spend in those rentals that you're dealing with, and make it more enjoyable, because you don't have to get everything done in one afternoon to get the biggest bang for your buck.
Yeah, and you really start to get obsessed with using this, because every different surface you go to, you see instant, immediate results. The power of that 1600 PSI does such a great job, whether you're using that 25 degree, whether you're using that turbo nozzle, things like this, the outside of your house, the pool deck. If we look at that picture right there, the patio furniture, the outside of that sliding glass door, the screened in pool enclosure. It is amazing what you can do with a pressure washer, and all those jobs I just named. Without a pressure washer, they're not getting done, because it would be way too labor intensive.
A pool enclosure here in Florida, there's service companies that will charge you double just to do your pool enclosure once. Think about what you spend every time you get your SUV or your pickup truck washed. And think about, now that the weather is going to get nicer, except for those of you in the plains right now, and I'm sorry about the bomb cyclone or whatever ridiculous name we've come up for the terrible storm that's heading your way. But spring and summer is upon us. And now, if you can afford to wash your own car, you'll save money hand over fist. I mean, my dad loves to wash his own car, and it's a lot of work to do it with a bucket in your hands. Let a pressure washer get the job done faster. Let the pressure washer get the job done better, and quite frankly, let a pressure washer get the job done by using significantly less water. All you have to do is decide your color today. We've given you a great sale value. It's $24 off. We've got flexible payments, so you basically spend what you'd spend for the rental. We charge tax and shipping on your first flexible payment. The rest of those payments are taken interest and finance free over the course of the next 5 months. And just think about how many times you'll use it for the barbecue, for the patio, for the decking, for the fencing, for the shed, and for your car over the course of the next 5 months. All colors are currently in stock, but at a special sale like what you're seeing today, and it really being that sweet spot right time of year to be ahead of the season to buy one, we do know that they're very popular and they won't last long. So we've got it available for you today in all these great colors to choose from. We've got navy, purple, teal, green, red, and gray. And in our last few moments, we talked about washing the car. Well, Peter's outside. He's got furniture, cars, all sorts of stuff to clean for you guys.
Yeah, it's so great to be able to wash the car. So what I've done is I've put that tip on there, the low pressure tip. So this automatically tells the machine to put soap onto the car. So low pressure, I can put that soap on the car, and it is amazing how quickly you can put soap all underneath the wheel wells, on the windshield. Makes it super easy. Now, all you have to do, you can see we've got metal tips, and I've got that brass connector. I pull that down and remove that, pull down again, insert the other tip, it locks into place, and now I've got that 25-degree tip. So now I can apply that pressure to the soap, and now I'm really blasting away the wheels. Look at the rims, are gonna look great. The windshield, there I have it on all those, your headlights, so if it's the bugs, whatever it is, this is such a great way. And just like whenever you're using anything, you start further away and then you can move closer and really start to take advantage of that power for any of those really hard to reach spots. But what's so cool about this is, as I'm outside, you can see I'm so far away from that actual machine. All we have to do with that is hook it up to our garden hose, plug it in. So we have 35 feet of electrical cord. Now I have 20 feet of this pressurized hose. So I can be such a long distance from it, all around the patio and the porch, around the whole car when we're washing it. So now you're gonna go from the car, you're gonna go from your patio to that patio furniture. So here, look at the amount of dirt that comes out of something like this patio furniture. And again, this is something, how in the world would you clean that without a pressure washer? Of course, the barbecue grill. These are all the things that sit out here all winter long. You are gonna love being able to use your pressure washer to just eliminate winter with the simple and easy power of that water. So whatever it is, you are gonna be able to blast it all away with the pressure washer. Remember, 1600 PSI, we have that built-in onboard soap tank. So for car wash, even for deck cleaner, it's gonna be there. Very, very compact unit, easy to use. You can lay it down, and all you have to do is attach your garden hose, turn it on, and as Brett mentioned earlier, you're using considerably less water than if you just tried to even take your thumb and use that garden hose, and you're getting 1,600 PSI. So even for something like this outdoor rug, this is, again, patio furniture, your outdoor rugs, they've been sitting in that dirty, filthy winter, and now you can blast it all the way. So think about your entire outdoors, how you can make it look better so easily by owning your own pressure washer. So Earthwise has done it again. Now, Brett's inside, but I'm gonna be joining him in just a second. What do we have, Brett? I already know.
Well, I do want to give everybody one last reminder to order that pressure washer while it is available. We basically paid you back. The savings you're getting today, it pays for the rental you did last weekend, so shop for it. Now, we've been talking a lot of chores, a lot of cleaning, but we're doing it all for summer. Well, maybe you're ready to plan your summer vacation. Well, our one and only travel expert, Samantha Brown, has stylish, functional, fabulous luggage for you to travel in style, and she's checked her bag, she's getting off the plane and checking in right here at HSN tomorrow for a very short and special one-day only visit. She'll be with Michelle Yarn at 1 p.m. She'll be with me at 7 p.m. and then it's Samantha Brown leaving on a jet plane. So if you're looking for great luggage, make sure you join us. You can join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. with the one and only Samantha Brown. Okay, now, I want you to look at the next image in front of your screen. The mat on the right is probably the one you've got. It's cocoa fiber, you bought it at the hardware store, maybe it says welcome. Look at the other one. Look at our AstroTurf Clean Machine mat. This is a one-of-a-kind foot scraper mat that keeps the mud, the dirt, the sand, the grime off of your feet before you come into the house, and it lasts longer. Now, I bought a 2-pack of scraper door mats 5 years ago. And I still have them. And they still work phenomenally well. And they still keep my floors cleaner. They keep the mud and the muck off my feet, off my kids' shoes, off my puppy's paws. He actually kind of likes, I think it feels like a massage to him. He's always doing this right before he goes in. Like, yeah, it feels really nice. Right. This is a 2-pack of maybe the last set of doormats you will ever need to buy that will do better for your shoes, do better for your floors, make your home cleaner than ever before, and will last longer than any cocoa fiber mat you have ever purchased in the past. Look at everything that's stored right in there. Not only can they be poured out, they can be washed off after a muddy, mucky, yucky winter, like that storm that's coming through the plains right now. Look at this. Have you ever had a front doormat that you could wash the season off at the end of it? So here's what we're doing. It's a customer pick. It's a personal favorite of mine. It's $7 off today. You're getting 2. Let me be very clear about this. You're getting 2 of these mats today in our final available colors. So right here, that is our evergreen. Right in front of that is our flint. And the last one that we have in stock for you today is the jute.
Jute, yes.
Jute. So those are your 3. Basically, jute is brown, charcoal is dark gray, flint, evergreen is green. Those are the choices. You get 2 full size. So front of house, back of house, maybe in your garage as you walk into the house. If you're a dog owner, you cannot miss with this. And if you're somebody that has seen how many of those yucky, gross, mucky, smelly, drippy old cocoa fiber mats you've owned in the past, buy AstroTurf. They work better, they look better, they last longer.
You know what I love about it? No, like those other mats, if you wipe your muddy feet on them one time, that's it. That mud is gonna be there forever. Have you ever walked up to a mat? Here's a great look at it. Once that mud's on there, now you're looking for a clean spot to wipe your feet after a few weeks. With our mats, they do a better job of removing all that dirt, whether it's dry sand and dirt, mud and snow and water from your feet. But then, you can rinse that mat out. You can use a pressure washer on it, your garden hose. You can shake it out if it's dry. Well, because here's the difference. Sorry, the dirt, it allows it to go down in there. There's depth to those, I guess we could call those blades of AstroTurf grass, and it traps all the dirt. So it keeps it from getting in the house, traps all that dirt in the mat. There it is, scrapes the bottom of your shoes. I think it does it better than any other mat out there.
And guys, listen, we've sold hundreds of thousands of these mats, and they're a customer pick. Have you ever written a rave review about a cocoa fiber mat? And what about the rain? Right? The big bomb cyclone that's about to come through. What happens after your cocoa fiber mat gets soaked and drenched? It holds onto the water. It gets mucky and gross. And you basically have no choice but to throw it away. My Clean Machine mats were literally flooded in Hurricane Irma. Once the water left, they were still there and they were still doing their job. Best money you can spend to protect your home and your floors and make sure that it's as clean as it possibly can be.
These will hold, Brett, I know you know this, 5 pounds of material. So I was just putting so much sand in there, but I can still wipe my feet. There's still area to wipe your feet. It still does a great job, but I want to show you how it holds all that dirt. And now, because this is dry, I'm just able to shake it out. If it was dirt and mud, I could then just rinse it out with a hose. You can hear those are those AstroTurf fibers. We have nothing to rot or decay on the back. It's got the rubber back. This is going to do an amazing job. I think they look great in front of your house. You're getting 2. So if you have that double doorway, you can put these right next to one another. Well, they basically look like a single mat.
And I like the little trim detail. I mean, they didn't just say, oh, it's about AstroTurf. They actually have a nice design detail to them. And here's what we have left in stock. We have sold thousands upon thousands, and they're a customer pick. You cannot write a review on a product unless you own it and use it. Unless your little Tootsies and your puppy dog's Tootsies have walked past these mats, you can't come to us and say that you love them or hate them. Our customers love them. They're washable, they're rinsable, they're weatherproof, they're waterproof, they are durable as durable can be. You spend $32.50 and we'll send 2 of them to you. This right here is Evergreen, the last of the colors that we have in stock. This is Flint, and a charcoal, almost black color. And then this is Jute, the original bestseller, and really the closest thing to the cocoa fiber color, if you're looking to sort of mask and recreate that look and that design.
Right. It's a great neutral. We have that out back as from our house. We do have the Flint in the garage. But if you want to keep the sand and dirt and everything from getting inside your house, this is the way to do it. So think of all those entry doors where if you're bringing in too much sand and dirt and you're sweeping and vacuuming all the time, or maybe you have those new hardwood floors and you want to protect them from getting that grit and sand on them, this is the way to do it. I think you're going to love them. And it isn't a one-season mat. If you purchase it now, you're going to have it for years, and it's going to do such a great job.
You don't have to put it away in winter. You don't have to go, oh, well, we had a terrible rainstorm. I guess I have to throw mine away and buy it again. And they hold on to the mud and muck. Look at what's going on. That's our lives all day, every day.
Sped up. I mean, you know what? It's funny. You see that mat. I would say weeks before we got to this point, you would have thrown that away because it's a muddy mess and there's no going back.
Well, and it's not very welcoming when you walk up to a mat that looks like that.
But even with our mat on the left side there, even halfway there, you could have just decided to rinse that off and it looks great again. It really is brand new again. I mean, this snow and ice has no effect on that mat either. It just continues to do such a great job. So again, I have sand already in there, and I want to get this shoe over here because I want you to see this, that even with all that sand in there, same thing, you'll be able to hear it when you go to wipe your feet on this mat. You can hear that. It continues to do a great job at removing that dirt from your shoe. But again, it traps that dirt. So every single time you come to the door, you're finding a clean spot, and this will hold up to 5 pounds of dirt and debris. Now, if it is wet and it's muddy, same thing. It's going to do a better job, and then you're going to be able to rinse it out. So you're not replacing these mats, you know, every single season. You will absolutely love them. That's the jute color right there. Here it is. Look at the amount of mud pouring out of that mat, but you're not replacing that. You're going to lay it back down in front of the house, and it's going to continue to do its job. You will love these mats, and you are getting a set of 2 and more from Brad. He's gone somewhere else. What do we have?
I just keep running away from you today. Sorry about that, Peter. You know, when I saw that rinse graphic the first time, when I saw somebody literally spraying those down, that's what convinced me to buy them and try them out. Okay, so you can shop for them while they're available. So our next outdoor decor item is fantastic. And it's basically buy one, get one free. In fact, it's better than that. This is a $100 2-pack of solar planter lights that can be displayed 3 different ways. You can mount them, you can use them with the planter boxes, either low in design or high in design, however you put the pieces and parts together that you get. These sold here at HSN for $100 for the pair. Today, you get both of them for $45.78. It is over 50% off the HSN price, and we still put them on flexible payments for you and reduce the shipping and handling charge for you. As you can see, all the different designs you're seeing, That's all from the same set of 2. With the planter, without the planter, down low, up high, on the fence, off the fence. You are getting solar-powered automatic lighting. You're getting 2 planter boxes, and you're getting this wonderful arched decorative finial design to be able to set at whatever length you want. You can do them back to back. You can do them next to each other higher up. You can separate the pieces or put them together. It's like sky's the limit once you get these home and put them together how you want. But it's never been as affordable as they are today. You still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, but you basically pay for only 1, and we ship 2 to your door. Now, Rebecca Wood is joining us, and she's gonna try in a very short period of time to get through the 17 different ways you can piece and put this together.
There's so many. It's going to fit your space, no matter what space you have. That's what I love about it. And you can change it up in a moment's notice. It's that simple. The moment you get it home, you put it together the way you want it to be put together, but if you change your mind down the road, you can do it. Very simple to put together, but as you can see, it's beautiful. I call it one and done decor. Whether you want it at the very highest level, which is about 36 inches, to the medium level, which is about 30, down to about 24 inches. You can decide. You can hang them, as you were saying. In fact, I'm gonna take this one apart just to kind of show you how easy it is. I'm gonna show you a little trickery here. Look how easy that was. Just, you don't have to have a green thumb with these whatsoever. But all you're gonna do is take them apart. So that the lamppost is gonna come apart just like this. Wiggle it so it stays firm.
No screws.
No screws whatsoever. It literally is kind of like, I call them Legos. Yeah. It really is like a little puzzle piece that you're gonna put together. So it's gonna come to you just like this. You can hang just the planter if you'd like. How great is that? It even comes with the screws that you need to do it if you want to do that. So you can have a beautiful planter box if you want to. And also, if you do have that green thumb, wonderful, use it. These holes here, the drainage system, leads to wonderfully healthy roots. Then you decide how you want to use it. You can also stake it into the ground, the light, into the ground if you want to.
You could do the light totally separate from the basket if you so choose. So just to get 2 of these gorgeous swirled design kind of New Orleans French Quarter solar lights, just to get 2 of those for $45.78 is a steal. Remember, this is a $100 2-pack with the planter baskets, with the adjustable height lights that are all powered and controlled by solar, no timers, no low voltage, no installation whatsoever. If you're a renter, you can use them for decor temporarily and take them with you. If you need utility function lighting, they're bright enough to put outside of where your address is displayed or your driveway as a walk-up, and you get 2 for less than we would normally charge for the price of 1. All you do is choose the color of what you would like. What you're looking at on your screen right now, that is the copper choice.
Color, it's the beautiful terracotta, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and then we also have it available in black, bronze, and white.
Yes, and you get 2. Instant symmetry, instant balance. I love it, flanking a doorway, flanking your garage, flanking a pathway, flanking your porch, wherever you want it. I also love it up the steps. You saw that in the video. Wherever you want to place it. Great story behind this. You know those 7-foot tall lampposts that we have that everybody loves? Well, we heard from you. You said, I love the lamppost, but I don't have the space. Maybe I just have a balcony, maybe a little lanai. This even works in filtered lighting.
I mean, look how lovely this looks.
Now you can have that lamppost look in your yard.
What an elegant, sophisticated way. If you are planning to put some planters outside your front, why not add the detail? Why not have the solar-powered lights installed with them with that gorgeous French Quarter detail to it? Really make it feel like you paid a professional to permanently install something. Now, I know on your screen those lights look kind of blue, but that's just the unfortunate magic of television cameras. They are crisp, clear, white.
Beautiful
not
white
blue
light.
at all.
You actually get a choice of lighting too, which I think is amazing. So you can get the bright white light, which you're seeing right there. It is a crisp white light, or you can get the warm white light. It's just a flip of a toggle. That's all you have to do. And I always say light with purpose. If you want a warm, welcoming look, use that warm white light. And if you want more security, maybe to light your pathway so you can see it, use that bright white light. But you can choose the day of. If you want to just change it up for a party, you can do that. I love that mound that you're seeing there too, because it's the little details. That mound that you were seeing, it actually reflects the light up and out, so it's an extra bright white light.
So today, it's 2 for $45.78. We used to offer 2 for $100. We are doing a clearance special, but you still get a 30-day return policy with us here at HSN. We currently have the colors in stock and available, but if you love the idea, just for a moment, Think about around the mailbox, think around the back of your home as well as around the front. When these are gone, they are not coming back, which is why we're doing a clearance on them. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll try my 2-pack of terracotta copper right now, and then if I like them, I'll come back for more. Listen, get the second or third set now. You can send it back if you're unimpressed with all of them, but when these are gone, they're gone. Fieldsmith is not manufacturing this specific model again. So if you're a big believer in matchy perfection and excellent symmetry, if you want to create that perfect design however you see it, with the finial or without, with the planter or without, mounted or simply right there on your porch or patio, today's the day to do it at a price that's better than we have ever offered or will be able ever to offer again.
I'd love to do research. I'd love to know that I'm getting the most bang for my buck. I did my own research with this, and without that change of color, without the beautiful decor and the beautiful detail, one was $49.95 for one.
Well,
so this is
we used
amazing.
To charge $100. So
exactly, it makes sense.
It's 2 for less than the price of 1 while they're available. And I love this look, taking them and backing them up against each other, because what a gorgeous look that is.
Do you see what it looks like? It looks like a butterfly. I know, I love it. It's so whimsical. It really does. I love that you said that French Quarter kind of a feel, the gas lamp district feel. It's beautiful. This is going to be your bronze. It's very close to your black, but the black is more of a stark matte black. The bronze is really a deep, deep, beautiful brown bronze color. Go with whatever your trim is or your hardware. That's what I always say.
Or your furniture.
Or
look right there. If you're matching it to your outdoor furniture, it's a lovely concept. It really is. I think when we can combine sort of greenery with functional lighting and have it be pretty.
I know.
Isn't that kind of
what do they say? The specialists, to up your curb appeal, color and light. Color and light. And you're getting that. And you need to also know you're gonna get these and enjoy these long days of summer coming up. You're gonna love them in fall. You're gonna love them in winter, and you're gonna love them next spring as well, because these can last outdoors all year long. You don't have to worry about bringing them in.
They're just like you. They're functional and fashionable.
Oh my goodness, I love you.
And fabulous. The only thing they're not like, Rebecca, is today they're gosh darn cheap.
Well, no.
So today, 2 of them are $45.78. We used to sell a 2-pack for $100. It is the lowest price you'll ever be able to get them for. But I want you to remember, here at HSN, clearance price does not mean sayonara, good luck to you. You still get a 30-day return policy if you're unimpressed. Now, you can put plants in them. You don't have to use the baskets, the planter baskets with the actual posts themselves. The posts can be staked into the ground. The posts can be mounted to a banister or to a fence post. There really is, when we first presented these, it was like 30 minutes of a laundry list
of what you can do,
of how many different ways you can display and use things.
It is, and you need to know that the directions come with it too, so when you get it home, it's so mapped out easily. It really is like putting a little puzzle together within seconds. Within seconds, you can change it. You could just put it right on the stake if you wanted to stake this into the ground. And then if I decided, no, I really do want to use that planter piece, then this is all I have to do. Just like that, it's done.
Wait a second, where's the wrench?
No wrench, no
Where's
screws,
the screws,
no leftover parts. Do you ever have leftover parts and you're like, I hope that wasn't necessary?
Where are the Swedish instructions?
Where's the headache?
Well, I know Swedish meatballs are okay for keto, but not Swedish instructions, right?
You're making me hungry. You're making me very hungry.
Okay, so in our final moment together, I highly recommend, if you're looking to up your curb appeal, if you've got a couple of plants and you're looking for a way to display them, if you need some lighting, right? To be able to flank the front door, to be able to flank the walkway, to be able to put on either sides of the driveway. Isn't it nice to be able to design them like this? Okay, so if you want them in white, we are down to less than 400 in stock. It has been our #1 top selling color. You could paint them blue if you wanted with our Wagner Today special, but if you want white, this is where I warned you guys. I said, look, if you love the look and you're going, oh, I'll come back in 2 weeks for 2 or 3 more sets once I see they're what I wanted, pick up the extra sets now, because there's really nothing else like them. And we all want that perfect balance and symmetry to have them, have that same scroll detail on every one and be a perfect match in color.
And the fact that you can make it a gradual height, I mean, whatever works for your space, sprawling estate, tiny little plot of land, you can do it.
So functional, fabulous,
but not cheap.
Fashionable, but not cheap.
Is it you?
That's
You're talking about you?
It's you. It's you. My dear sweet friend, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much. Okay, keep shopping for them while they are available. We're going to continue with really great, functional, exciting ideas for your home. Now, Is your mattress sagging? Is it caving in and you really don't want to buy a new mattress yet? We've got a solution for you. It's affordable, it's effective, it's a customer pick because it works. It's called the Mattress Helper.
Who would have thought that putting something between the box spring and the mattress would even it out so that you could get that support you need, that you're not falling into this groove that actually can make you super uncomfortable. It's amazing. I was actually shocked.
My mattress is 11 years old. It's starting to sag. I wasn't getting a good night's sleep. I was always tossing and turning.